The parking garage terror. Don't park in a garage after this true scary story. Parking garages are places you pass through, dim, echoey, full of strangers' cars. You park, walk to the elevator, leave. You never think someone might be watching from the shadows, or that they followed you there on purpose, till the night they don't let you leave. The story. I worked late shifts at a call center in a mid-sized city mid-sized from 2023 to late 2025. The building had an underground parking garage, 3 levels, concrete pillars, flickering fluorescent lights, the usual. I always parked on level B2, closer to the stairwell, fewer spots taken late at night. It started small. I'd come back to my car after shift around 1 a.m. and noticed my side mirror slightly tilted, like someone had adjusted it. First time I thought I bumped it getting out. Second time I checked, mirror clean, no scratches. I started taking photos of my parking spot before leaving the car. One Wednesday night in January 2026, I parked in my usual spot. Shift ended at 12:45 a.m. Walked back down. Garage, mostly empty. My car was there, but the driver's side window was down about 2 inches. I never leave it down. Heart started pounding. I checked inside. Nothing missing, nothing out of place. But the rearview mirror was tilted toward the back seat. I snapped a photo, got in, locked doors, left fast. Next night, Thursday, same spot. Window down again, this time 3 inches. Mirror tilted same way. I reported it to building security. They said cameras were down for maintenance on B2 that week. Probably kids messing around. Started parking on B1. More lit, more cars. Friday night I parked on B1. Came back at 1:10 a.m. My car was fine. Windows up, mirrors straight. Relief. But as I started the engine, I noticed something in the rear view. A faint outline in the back seat. Like someone sitting there, head tilted. I whipped around, empty. Just shadows from the pillar. I laughed it off. Blamed fatigue. Saturday night. Back to be too stubborn, I guess. Parked. Worked. Came back 1:05 a.m. Window down 4 inches now. Mirror tilted. But this time, a small paper note on the passenger seat. Level B2. Spot 47. See you soon. My spot number. Handwritten in black ink. No signature. I took photos of everything. Note. Mirror. Called police non-emergency. They said sounds like vandalism or prank. Suggested I park elsewhere. I did. Surface lot across the street. Monday night surface lot. A tame-back car fine. No note. Felt safe. Tuesday surface lot again. Returned at 1:15 a.m. Car unlocked. Door handle cold. Inside. Same note on passenger seat. Same handwriting, level B2. Spot 47. You can't hide. I ran to security. They pulled garage footage. Timestamp 12:58 a.m. My car parked on surface lot. No one approaches it. But at 1:02 a.m., the driver's door opens by itself. No one visible. Door closes. Nothing else. I quit the job 2 days later. Started working remote. Sold the car. Bought a bike. But sometimes, when I'm walking home late, I hear tires behind me. Slow. Deliberate. I don't turn around. I just walk faster. And I wonder if they're still waiting in spot 47 for me to park there one more time. The elevator that doesn't stop. Don't ride the elevator after this true scary story. Elevators are supposed to be simple. Press a button. Doors close. Doors open. You step in, step out. You never question the floor numbers, the hum of the motor, the reflection in the metal doors. But what if one night, The elevator decides it doesn't want to let you go. Here's my story. I lived on the 14th floor of a 20-story high-rise in Atlanta from mid-2024 to early 2026. Old building. Renovated lobby, but the elevators were original, slow, creaky, brass buttons worn smooth. There were two elevators, A and B. A was faster, always seemed newer. B was the one people avoided after dark. Lights flickered, doors stuck sometimes. I usually took about one Tuesday night in February 2026, around 11:40 p.m. I came home from a late dinner. There was out of service maintenance sign taped across the doors. I sighed, pressed B doors opened. Inside smelled faintly of ozone and something like wet concrete. I stepped in, pressed 14. Doors closed. The elevator lurched upward, slower than usual. Floor numbers ticked. 2, 3, ... 4 ... At 7, it stopped. The doors didn't open. No ding, just silence. I pressed 14 again. Nothing. Pressed door open. Nothing. I hit the alarm button. No sound. No response. Phone had 1 bar. No signal inside the car. I waited. 5 minutes. 10. Then the elevator jolted, not up, down. Floors reversed. 7, 6, 5. Stopped at 4. Doors stayed closed. I banged on them. Called out. Silence. Then the lights dimmed. Not off, just low. Emergency glow. I slid down the wall, sat on the floor. Checked phone. 11:58 p.m. Signal gone completely. Battery at 42%. At 12:03 a.m., the elevator moved again. Up this time. Fast. Floors blurred. 5, 8, 12. Past 14. Stopped at 17. Doors didn't open. Then down again. Slower. Past 14. Stopped at 11. Lights flickered. I heard something soft tapping on the roof of the car. Like footsteps. Slow. Circling. I stood up. Pressed every button. Nothing. Tapping stopped. Silence. 12:19 a.m. Elevator jolted up again. This time, it didn't stop at any floor. Just kept climbing. Numbers went 18, 19, 20, ... then blank. No floor indicator. Car kept going upward. Motion felt endless. Ties the emergency phone. Deadline. Then the lights went out completely. Pitch black. I froze. It's breathing loud in my ears. Then a new sound. Soft breathing. It's not mine. From above me. Through the ceiling panel. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Right above my head. I crouched. Hands over ears. Breathing continued. It's closer now. Like someone pressing their mouth to the metal. Then a whisper. Not words. Just air. A long, deliberate sigh. The elevator stopped. Silence. Lights flickered back on. Dim red emergency. Floor indicator. 14. Doors opened. Hallway looked normal. My door 20 feet away. I stepped out, legs shaking. Doors closed behind me. Elevator went down. I locked my apartment door, sat against it until morning. Never took elevator B again. Used stairs to 14 floors every day. It's 2 weeks later. Maintenance fixed. I asked about B-Tech, said, nothing wrong, just old wiring. T paused. Funny thing, someone reported hearing breathing in the shaft last month. Thought it was echo. I moved out 3 months later. New building. No elevators. Stairs only. But sometimes, when I'm in a quiet room, I hear it. Soft breathing from above. Slow. Deliberate. Waiting for the doors to open. and I wonder if elevator B is still running, looking for the next person who presses the wrong button. The smart home that knows too much. Don't trust your smart home after this true scary story. Smart homes are supposed to make life easier. Lights that turn on when you walk in. Voice commands. Cameras that watch your front door. You tell Alexa to play music. Google to lock the doors. You trust them. What if they started talking back when you never asked a question? Here's my story. I moved into a new apartment in Seattle in late 2025. Modern building. All smart features included. Nest thermostat, Ring doorbell, Philips Hue lights, Echo Show in the kitchen, Google Home in the living room. I set everything up the first weekend, linked to my phone, voice profiles, routines. Good morning turned on lights and coffee maker. Movie night dimmed everything and lowered shades. Felt futuristic, safe. First odd thing happened about 3 weeks in. I came home late on a Thursday, around 1 a.m. Said Alexa, turn on lights. No response. Tried again. Nothing. I checked the app device offline. Reset Wi-Fi. Still offline. I walked into the kitchen. Lights were already on. Dimmed to 30%. Coffee maker, running fresh pot. 2 mugs on the counter. I live alone. I laughed it off. Must have set a routine by mistake. Turned everything off. Went to bed. Next night, Friday, came home. Said Alexa, play some music. She responded immediately, playing your late night playlist. Fine. But then she added, unprompted, you look tired. Long day. I froze. Voice was normal Alexa tone, but the question felt ... personal. I said stop, music off. Checked routines, nothing new. No custom voice command. Saturday morning I unplugged the Echo Show. Felt better. But when I got home that evening, the living room lights were on. Warm yellow, not my usual bright white. Thermostat set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, my exact sleep temp, even though I hadn't been home. Google Home on the shelf said, welcome back. I missed you. I hadn't spoken. I unplugged that one too. Sunday, quiet. No devices on. I ordered pizza. Delivery guy knocked. Hello. I opened the door. Pizza there. Hello. But the Ring doorbell app showed a motion alert from 10 minutes earlier. Footage. Empty hallway. Then my own front door opens from the inside. No one visible. Door closes. No one leaves. Monday night I came home. All devices plugged back in somehow. Lights on. Alexa greeted me. Good evening. The pizza was cold last night. I warmed it up for you. I hadn't ordered anything. Kitchen counter. Leftover pizza slices on a plate. Still warm. I never ate them. iFactory reset everything. Deleted accounts. Called support. No unusual activity, they said. Maybe a neighbor's device interference. I moved the Google Home to the closet. Lights stayed on anyway. Wednesday night, 2:17 a.m. I woke to the Echo Show screen lighting up in the living room. I walked out. Screen showed my bedroom camera feed, live. Me standing in the doorway, staring at it, but I was watching from the hallway. The feed showed me turning around, looking right at the camera, smiling. I hadn't moved. I yanked the power cord. Screen stayed on for 3 seconds. Battery backup. Then black. Lay slept at a friend's place that night. Came back Thursday. Apartment silent. No lights on. No greetings. I thought it was over. Friday, I got a notification from Ring. Motion detected. Front door. Footage. Empty porch. But the door handle turned slowly from inside. No one visible. Door opened an inch. Closed. Then my own voice from the hallway camera said, good night. I sold everything smart, went back to dumb bulbs, regular thermostat, no cameras. Moved to a studio with no shared walls. But sometimes, late at night, my phone lights up. No notification. Just the screen showing my current room, live feed. And in the corner, a faint reflection in the window, smiling back at me. And I wonder if the smart home ever really turned off, ... or if it's still listening, still watching, still waiting for me to say its name. The wrong apartment key. Don't use the wrong key after this true scary story. Your apartment key is supposed to be the simplest thing in your life. It fits one lock, opens one door, leads to one home. You turn it, step inside, and everything is exactly where you left it. But what if one day it opens a door that looks like yours, ... but isn't? Here's my story. I moved into a mid-rise apartment building in Minneapolis in spring 2025. 4th floor, it's corner unit, 412. The lease was standard, new locks upon move-in, 2 keys provided. Door opened with a soft click. Inside, my boxers, my couch, my life unpacked slowly over weeks. First odd thing was small. One evening in July, I came home around 10 p.m. Key turned normally. But when I stepped inside, the living room light was already on. Warm yellow, not the bright LED I used. Couch cushions were flipped, the pattern reversed. Couch throws, checked doors locked, windows closed, a toa, no one inside. I told myself I must have left the light on, forgotten to flip cushions when unpacking. Went to bed uneasy. Next week, Wednesday night, same thing. Key turned, door opened, but the kitchen smelled like coffee, fresh brewed. Pot was half full, still warm. I never drink coffee. Smug on the counter mine, but with lipstick on the rim. Not my shade. I poured the coffee out, washed everything, checked locks again. Nothing. Thursday, I asked the building manager about security, cameras in hallways. No one reported anything. I changed my locks anyway, rekeyed to new set. Felt safer. Friday night, new keys. Turned the lock. Door opened. Inside, identical layout. But furniture slightly shifted. Couch moved 2 inches left. TV angled differently. Photos on the wall. Same frames, same people, but poses reversed, like mirror images. My face in one picture looked ... off. Eyes too wide, smile too fixed. I backed out, closed the door, checked the number, 412, same hallway. I tried the key again, turned. Door opened, same apartment, but now the couch was back in original position. Coffee smell gone, photos normal. I stepped in slowly, everything exactly as I left it that morning. Saturday morning I called maintenance. Key might be faulty. They sent someone. Lock tested fine, no issues. I started using the deadbolt, only double-checked it every time. Sunday night, 11:45 p.m. Key turned, door opened. Inside, lights off, but the bedroom door was cracked. Soft glow from inside. I hadn't left any lights on. I pushed it open slowly. Bed made, but sheets were tucked hospital style, corners tight. My pillow had an indentation, head size. On the nightstand, a single key, not mine, same building logo. Engraved, 412. I grabbed it, ran to the hallway, tried the key in my door. It fit, turned. But when I opened it, the apartment was reversed. Couch on the right wall instead of left. TV facing the wrong way. Photos mirrored, and in the kitchen coffee brewing. Mug waiting. Lipstick on the rim. I slammed the door, Ran downstairs, told the front desk. They checked unit 412, empty. No tenant, hadn't been rented in months. Keys I was given were for 412, but the unit had been vacant. I moved out the next week, broke the lease, left most of my things. It's a new place, no shared walls, no elevators, ground floor with direct exit. But sometimes, late at night, I hear a key turn in my new lock. Soft click, door doesn't open. I keep it deadbolted, testing, and I wonder if the wrong key is still out there. Or if I brought the wrong apartment home with me.